Hey guys, so I'm back with my videos and I'm going to start off. We are kind of coming up to middle of February and New Year's resolutions may start to fade. So we're going to talk about habits, how to stick to them and give you some protocols and processes to stay on track. Enjoy! Hey, welcome back. I'm going to talk about habits. This is something that I've talked about in the past, and I'm going to start again because everyone will start to be failing on their New Year's resolutions and they'll start to be slipping. So, hopefully, this will give you that kick up the backside to get you back in. So, let's get straight to it. What are the most common reasons why we don't stick to a habit? So, there's a few. We've started off too difficult, so we've done a huge habit change. You're not enjoying it, okay? You're doing too many habits at once, so you're taking on too much at once, so you can't deal with it. There could be other things going on in your lifestyle. You could be changing work, there could be moving house, things like that. You're not really that motivated to do it, so although you know you need to change it, you haven't got that emotional buy-in from yourself to stick to it. You're talking yourself out of it, so negative self-talk, and you've missed a day or two and you've kind of got discouraged and disorganised. So I'm going to give you a few processes and protocols to kind of stick to your habits, and hopefully, don't know what's gone on there, hopefully it will kickstart you to get back into that routine. So the first one is do one habit at a time, okay? Don't take on too much, so don't change. It's bleeping at me and I don't know why. Don't change an eating habit, a work habit, a personal habit, a exercise habit all at once. Stick to one. You've got 12 months for the whole year. Yeah, 12 months of the whole year. So just do one thing at a time. So stick to a diet habit for once. Once you're into that, then you can change it, okay? And then you can add another one. Do tiny habits. Don't do massive changes that's gonna, affect everything massively. What you want to do when forming the habit is start off as tiny as possible, okay, and then build it up from there. So each day you're doing it, you make it a little bit bigger. Don't just go, right, I'm going to train 5 times a day, I'm going to do 6 classes a week, blah, 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 etc., etc. It's too big because you won't stick to it, okay? So keep it small. Once a day is all you have to do that habit for to get into a routine, okay? So a habit is something that you do consistently on a day-to-day basis. So all you have to do it is once a day. So if you want to change your exercise habit, all you have to do is something once a day. So I'm going for a 10-minute walk once a day. Yeah, that's it. That is how easy it is. And you do that consistently, okay? Once you've done it consistency for at least 3 weeks, okay, then you can consider changing it up a little bit and making it a little bit bigger or doing it a little bit more. So after 3 weeks, you're consistently walking for 10 minutes a day, okay? I'm going to do 2 10-minute walks a day, and I'm going to do that consistently. I'm going to do 8,000 steps a day. Right, I've done that consistently for 3 weeks. I'm now going to do 9,000 steps a day, okay? So you're increasing it after 3 weeks, okay? But you want to be doing it consistently every day, okay, for 3 weeks at least for you to get into that habit. The biggest thing is focus on starting the habit. Don't just talk about it and think about it and everything else. You need to start doing it consistently, once a day, nice and easy. That's the real part that matters, is starting that habit. And enjoy doing it, yeah? Make sure that you enjoy doing it. Habit changing is hard at the best of times. So if you're doing something that you're not enjoying, you're not going to stick to it. So in the end, yeah, all these New Year's resolutions that people are setting, you're going to fail at it because you're not enjoying it. So find something at first that you enjoy. Get into that routine of consistently doing it, and then go on to the things that you don't enjoy, because by that time, the mind and your body is used to doing that habit and used to changing things, okay? So then you've got the motivation and the buy-in to do something that you don't really enjoy. But to start off with, first few habits, do something that you enjoy, okay? Watch your thoughts, watch your negative self-talk, and this is something that I'm going to harp on about throughout all my videos, yeah? Make sure that up here is set right, and that's down to you planning, okay? So negative self-talk, get it out. You're going to talk yourself out of it. You're going to feel like quitting, okay? The minute you start to feel like quitting, that is the time that your brain up here is giving you negative self-talk. So what I suggest is writing this negative self-talk down, yeah, and then changing it into a positive self-talk, okay? So, oh, I haven't got time to do this, okay? I'm going to make time to do this, yeah? So it's all about flipping it, okay? Which is a good book, by the way, that you can get on Amazon called Flip It. I suggest you read it. It's all about flipping the negative to the positive, but you have to write it down. You have to empty it from here on a piece of paper, okay? And then flip it to the positive side and put the positive from the paper into your head. Make sense? Okay. Don't miss 2 straight days on the bounce. Everyone has blips, and I get that, yeah? But if you miss a day, you do everything in your power to get back on track the next day. Because if you miss 2 days consecutively, that's it. You're back to start day 1, okay? Even though you're on day 28, day 29, you miss 2 days consecutively, that's it. You've gone. You need to start all over again. So if you miss a day, and I get that because work commitments, family commitments, illness, whatever, will get in the way. But make sure the next day, whatever, okay, life and death, you need to make sure that you're back on that habit busting, habit building, habit changing journey, okay? Last but not least, be accountable, okay? So if you're changing a habit or you're changing something up, either put it on Facebook so everyone can see, or speak to a close friend and say, this is what I'm going to do. By telling them, they're going to be asking you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis how you're getting on. You are then committed more to that habit change and to that task because you know someone's going to be asking you about it, okay? So be accountable, all right? I'll put all these notes that I'm reading off, hence why I'm glancing down all the time, in the comments box, okay? But it is just about starting small, one habit at a time, okay? And starting to do it consistently. Some ideas for new habits to help you out, all right, is drinking a glass of water every day. Get into the routine of doing that. Waking up 10 minutes earlier, okay? So setting your alarm 10 minutes earlier than normal and doing that consistently on a day-to-day basis. If you've got lifts in work and you take them, don't take the lift, take the stairs. Imagine how much better you'll feel after 4 weeks of taking the stairs. Eat a piece of fruit before lunch. So you're not going to be snacking during the afternoon. Get a book and read a page a night. It's all you need to do. Start off tiny, or get up and stretch every 90 minutes. So set an alarm on your phone to go off every 90 minutes and put on there stretch off. So literally get up off your seat, walk out of the office or wherever you are, walk away from your desk, do a quick little stretch. Only takes 2 minutes, and then back on your chair again. Start doing that consistently, and then tell me how better you feel. Any questions, jot them in the box. You know where I am: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat if you want to follow me. I'll put it all in the bottom. And let's hope we have a good Six Nations weekend. I'm not going to say who or why or what. But yeah, think about it. Any questions, jot it down, and I'll see you next week, team. Have a good weekend.